catamarans and foiling boats. We are able to promote sailing in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, the East Coast, as well as all over the U.S. It's just a wonderful sport that we try to promote for everybody's use.
Three, two, one.
Somebody got a hammer! Hammer!
Yeah, those rudder blades are pretty sharp.
Capsized, and I understand their mast has been separated, so they've dismasted.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the World 1000 2024 Leg 10. This is going to be the leg from Atlantic Beach, North Carolina to Ocracoke in the Outer Banks. We are about 2 hours, we are 2 hours earlier for our start time than all the other legs. The PRO, John Williams, and your race committee decided to do that in order to give the ground crews a little bit extra time to take the ferry to get to Ocracoke. We did send some skeleton crew for the race committee as well as some of the teams, sent some additional people ahead at the early morning ferry this morning in order to have skeleton crews there at Ocracoke to make sure, God forbid if anything happened with the ferries, that we at least had a finishing line and the teams had some ground crews there should the racers make it there before we do. Now, if you recall in 2022, if you were here with us, that actually did happen. We did have Jan and Dave Dawson of Cape Hatteras Motel. They were one of our sponsors in 2022. They were such good folks for getting up and using their own phones to do the live finishes, some of which were epic. If you remember Chris Green and Matu Marfang, who are on the Clean Sailors, they came in missing a rudder super fast onto the beach. Of course, that was in Hatteras, and they did a 360 turnaround on the beach. It was fabulous. Unfortunately, today, I don't think we're going to see those kinds of conditions, but let's get the niceties out of the way first before we talk about that. I just want to take a moment to give a shout out to our event sponsors, Zyke, Peggy Anthony, Visit Virginia Beach, and East Coast Sailboats. And I want to give a very special shout out to the Tackle Box Tavern in Marshall Barnes for hosting us last night for our at the Tackle Box, the Bite in the Box, which is their new event space in the upstairs. It was fantastic. Everybody had a great time. You guys are giving us awesome feedback. Interviews that we did last night, and lots of pictures were taken. Please stay tuned. We are uploading all of those pictures to our Smug Mug page. I'll share that information with you later. And we also have some great drone footage from yesterday that we're hoping Lance from our media team is going to get together sometime for you today or tomorrow. And with that said, I do want to give a very special shout out to our media team, Jeff behind the camera, who's amazing, Brandon, who is awesome, and Nikki. Everybody is killing it, doing a great job. We're trying very hard to bring you the best content that we can. So thank you so much to our media team. All right, let's talk a little bit about yesterday. Exciting. We had fantastic wind. There were jib reaches all the way up the coast. The boats were finished. Between the first place boat and the last place boat was just an hour and 2 minutes. That was fabulous. Unfortunately, guys, we're not going to see a flag behind me. It's really not that great going on right now. It's rather light. The winds, however, are from the kind of the right direction. Right now, from the west-southwest, and we do expect them to clock around to be strong southerlies by the end of the leg. It doesn't look like we're going to get much in terms of volume for that wind. Right now it's about 5. It should build to about 10 to 12. We're hoping that it builds to even more. You're going to see a lot of spinnaker work today, which is sailors. As far as the leg, it's about 65 miles from here to Ocracoke Island. There is a cape that they have to navigate around, and that's Cape Lookout. So they're going to have to go around that cape in order to get to Ocracoke. We will be landing at what's called Lifeguard Beach, just north of, I believe it's off-road vehicle ramp 72. We do have some of those coordinates in our checkpoint information. If you're interested in knowing exactly where they're going to land, please go to world1000race.com, click on 2024 checkpoint information, and scroll down to Ocracoke. All right, so today we're looking for patchy fog, which should be breaking up early. It has. We're seeing that move, so we should have nice clear sailing by the time that we launch at 8 o'clock. The wind should be largely from the south-southeast, building to about 10. It should be a mild day for them. They're not going to be super fast, but we don't expect this to be a night leg either. So hopefully we'll see the racers landing in Ocracoke probably between the 3 and 5 p.m. time frame. Keep track of them on our live tracking at world1000race.com. Click on live race tracking and make sure when the map pulls up that you do the pull down menu. Now I did make a post this morning in the pull down menu where all the legs are. It does list Atlantic Beach to Hatteras. We know that that's incorrect, but when you look at the map, it is correct. It is Atlantic Beach to Ocracoke. So we apologize for that clerical error, but other than that, the boys know where they're going. They're going to hit the right beach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off for now. We will come back to give you live feeds of the start this morning. Again, this is leg 10 from Atlantic Beach, North Carolina to Ocracoke Island in the Outer Banks. All right, guys, signing off for now. We'll be back soon.